Good morning guys. So this is my first kind of day in life vlog, I suppose. It is a rest day for me today. So I have got up this morning, taken my weights, had my coffee, had my water. I have filled out my daily tracker and started journaling, which is something that I do every single morning, and also done a little bit of work already. So plan of action today is I have a physio session booked in this morning at 9 o'clock with Atlas, with Matt there, so hopefully take you along to that. As you can see, I've got a little bit of tape on my shoulder. I've got very tight rotator cuff at the moment, and it has been pulling and giving me a little bit of pain down my arm. So I had a treatment on Tuesday with that, and then I'm going back today, and we are also going to program some mobility and stretching personalised to me, which is something that I want to do pre and post session, just to kind of up my game a little bit, I suppose. Mobility is something that I have always done, however I've just done kind of generic exercises rather than anything that has been specifically tailored to what I need. The plan is to hopefully really improve my pressing, because that is something that I'm not very strong with, and something that I need to improve. Obviously growing my shoulders is a priority this off season. So with the fact that I got a little bit of a niggle, we've taken a deload this week. It's been, I don't know, maybe 11 or 12 weeks since I have had a full deload anyway, so it kind of just fell into place. I'm hoping to train tomorrow, if not upper then definitely legs, because this is feeling a lot better now, so we should be all good to go. So that's this morning, and then I'm having a day out, morning out with my sister and her little ones, which will be lovely. Food is prepped, ready to take with me, so I will show you that as well, and kind of show you how I take things if I'm going somewhere. So yeah, that's the plan of action for today. So I've just had meal one, which I was meant to show you and didn't. I like to have my meals a little bit later on a rest day, so it's just nearly 8:30. Usually I would eat about 7:30, 8 o'clock, but I like to push things back a little bit more on a rest day, just because calories are a little bit lower, and yeah, I just find that works for me. So now I am going to sit outside for a little bit and drink my coffee. I'm very lucky that I live by the river, and I think getting some vitamin D with some natural sunshine, not that it is very sunny, but natural sunshine. So I completely forgot to tell you what I had for meal one. Meal one was, I've literally just had it, how can I forget what I've just eaten? 3 egg whites, 2 eggs, whole eggs. So I make that into an omelette, and then 1 slice of bread. I had sourdough bread because I find that it digests better and it is super tasty. I spray it with a couple of squirts of the butter fry light and then pop it in the toaster, and it is pretty awesome. And that is a top tip I got from Meg, so thanks Meg. Spraying your bagels, spraying your toast with fry light, the butter one, it is pretty yummy. So I had that with a little bit of low sugar ketchup and a little bit of salad. So that was meal one, and all my other meals I will be taking with me later this morning. Well, 2 of my meals, because I'm not going to be out for so long. So I am going out for the morning with my sister, like I said. So taking some food with me. We're just going for a little walk and to a park, I think. So my next meal is due at 11, and then it would be 1:30. Probably be back before 1:30. However, you know, be too careful. I don't want to be stuck out without my food. So meals that I'm taking, 2 meals. They're both potato and chicken meals with veg, and one has got some avocado in. Don't mind me eating cold, and they're very well seasoned in terms of the chicken has got like dry seasoning on, and they've been made fresh this morning, so they'll be fine to eat cold and kind of used to it. So that's those two. Usually I take like a big food bag if I'm going out for like the whole day, but because it's only 2 meals, I'm going to go for the morning. Just got my little rucksack. So what I'll do is I will pop them in like a carry bag and then pop an ice pack in there and then pop it in my bag. Fork, I always forget a fork. Like always forget a fork. So yeah, that's what I'm taking with me. Got my big bottle of water. We'll hopefully get a coffee while we're out. And yeah, that's what I do. I think taking food with you is something that you get used to. I think initially I was a bit nervous, embarrassed is maybe the word, to get my Tupperware out. Now I couldn't give a... Honestly, I will eat my food anywhere. And most people are really not bothered. And if you don't make a big song and dance out of it and just discreetly get it out and then like eat away, it's fine. So yeah, don't be embarrassed to take your food with you. If that's what you want to do, then go for it. I think initially people maybe ask questions, or why are you eating that, or can't you just have this? But like my family and friends now, they're just used to it. And if I actually do end up eating with them, if I'm in like an off season and having an off plan meal, it's more of like a shock. Are you actually eating with us? So yeah, Tupperware, fork. Sometimes I take a little like small thing of like low sugar ketchup, but if we're going to be in a park, that might be a bit of a faff. So I won't.
And full stretch, that's it. Try to keep your head slightly higher, just like more neutral position, so you're not pulling with your neck at all. The whole movement is just in your shoulder blades, that's it. Here, squeeze, that's it, and pull out. Okay, good. Go down, squeeze. When you're going up, do it nice and slow, very slow. That's it, perfect.
It's my head.
Yeah. You really want to just have the movement so the neck doesn't move. That's it. That's a lot better than your first time. So that's good. Really good. I don't really long day sitting at the desk. That's it. So first thing, squeeze your scapulas. That's it. Like I thought you're gonna have good range of movement, but you're gonna definitely feel some kind of stretch.
I definitely feel it.
Yeah.
Do I go back up this way?
Yeah. So go into the ceiling. That's it. Palms open, and then almost like you're scooping towards your hips, basically. Nice. Good.
That's... Like here?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's where you can feel it. And like I said, with this one, it's like a really focused juice. Nice. It's really nice stretch. I love this stretch. Yeah. Also, you can do that stretch on a gym ball, like one of these as well, if you do it at home. Okay. But most important thing is like focus on your breathing. Every mobility stuff, you close your kind of eyes, or and just focus on breathing. Scapula holding together. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The more you squeeze the scapulas, the more stretch you get on the thing. Because if your scapulas are not engaged, you're still in that position and you're still not getting like the full stretch.
Okay.
Awesome. Exactly, and again, you're using your hands, using your shoulders, most likely around in your back. When you're in that position, you don't have to do anything. So put both feet on that's it. And now you just slide your foot
this way
on the wall, and that's it.
There.
Yeah. And then push. That's it.
Oh. That's not very nice.
It is at the same time.
Yeah.
When your range of movement gets slightly better, you can obviously move closer to the wall, but as long as your boom is not lifting, in your case, it's almost lifting. So I mean, you're either too close or that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when your boom lifts off the floor, that means you've gone a little bit too far. And then push your knee out, that's it. Perfect.
Okay, so I need to almost tip that way.
That's it, perfect. Then push your knee out. And again, 30 seconds, and like I say, once you get in that position, you can just focus on breathing and just about the stretch, not balancing or anything like that.
So I have just finished at the physio. We did a little bit of massage to start with, just to release my rotator cuff, because it was still really tight. However, it is like 100 times better, and I feel happy to get back to training, and I've been given the go ahead to go back to training. It wasn't really like an injury, it was just super tight, which was causing it to pull a little bit. And then we did some mobility work as well. So activation and mobility work that I'm going to put at the beginning and the end of my session. We were actually having a discussion of like how previously I've thought, oh, I haven't got time to do all of this, or I just want to get on with my session because I'm buzzing to train. But actually the time that it takes to do a little bit of activation work, a little bit of mobility work, imagine how much time that is going to save you if you got injured, for example, and that could put you out of the gym for weeks, even months. So kind of keeping that in mind of what can happen if you injure yourself, and making the 5-10 minutes at the beginning of the session, at the end of the session, to do the activation, to do the mobility work, and prevent anything from happening injury wise, is just going to be so beneficial. And I think thinking of it that way is really helpful. So big shout out to Matt from Atlas. I'll pop his Instagram in the description because he's been amazing. I've been seeing him for a long time now, and yeah, really big shout out to him because he went through everything in amazing detail, and I feel really confident that it's going to improve my sessions for sure. This is completely off topic and off the topic of bodybuilding, but we have got some swans on the river, and honestly they've got so big. How do I zoom in? I mean, I've watched these grow from like the teeniest tiniest little chicks, and now look at them, they're huge. So yeah, just call me David Attenborough. So we're just at Castle Howard, which is like a little, it's a big stately home in near where I live in North Yorkshire. I think it's like been used on like the sets of like period dramas and stuff, but I've just got a coffee and we're just going for a nice walk. One thing I try and do on a rest day is do something different that's maybe not bodybuilding related. So yeah, spend time with family, meet up with friends, things like that. It's just nice to kind of not only take that physical time away from training and from the gym, but also that mental time as well. So yeah, that's the plan of action for today, and just gonna get on with it and enjoy some family time.
What are you doing?
Videoing my food that we're eating in the car. I've got chicken, potatoes and green beans. So that is me just home from a lovely morning / afternoon with my sister and the little ones. We went for a walk, we had coffee, I went in a child's play park, got stuck on a slide, but yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice to kind of switch off and have some time purely thinking of what I was doing and not kind of distracted by anything, and some time away from training, some time away from work. Like I said, on a rest day I do really try and take some time for myself, to do something that I know is gonna kind of fill my cup, for want of a better phrase, if you know what I mean. So right now it is 3:10, so I'm going to be eating again at 3:30. I'm going to be having some oats and whey and some frozen fruit, and yeah, a little bit of work to do this afternoon. That's about it really. Relax, and then back to the gym tomorrow, which I cannot wait for. Feels like it's been weeks, but it has been like 3 days. But my arm and my rotator cuff are feeling loads better. I haven't really thought about it at all. So yeah, looking forward to getting back into the gym tomorrow for sure. That is the end of my first day in the life kind of vlog, rest day. I hope that it was informative and enjoyable. I'm just going to eat my final meal before bed now, which is berries and yogurt. So yeah, please comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll be back with some more content soon. Thanks guys.